Will now be recorded.
So last class we had discussed with page creation, why page is important, login. So I've told you how to create a website by using that particular WordPress. So now we are going to see a different platform to use our website creation. So what all the important things, what all the things you have to come across, those things and all we'll be discussing today's class. So last class, do you have any doubts? So now we are going to start with the purpose of website. So let's say that if you want to design a website, for what purpose we are going to use it, and how the things will work, and what are the applications or any particular website, how we are going to use it. Okay. So where we are going to choose the platform where we can use it for the free of cost. So where you can publish your website. The first thing we have to decide. So decide the purpose of website. Okay, so what is the purpose? Like in case a company wanted, is it for business purpose? For that purpose we are going to create a website. So or else it is for portfolio, will be creating. Then for blogging will be creating. Then for the student purpose, so students can learn something. For that purpose will be creating a website. Okay, so now students notes website, digital marketing portfolio, drawing a showcase website, or you can even create one or two show the pencil sketches also. All that will be helpful once we are going to design the website. So where you can choose the platform, so platform which is very easy for students to create. So first one where I can suggest you for the WordPress. So it's very popular, and free themes are available, easy to use, what we have learned yesterday. So next we have Wix, so that is a drag and drop option. Even this is also, it's a free plan. And next year we'll be having Google sites, completely free, good for the students and very simple to use it. So before going to that, so once if I say Google site, so now here you can see a Google site to create your website. As I told you, it's a free of cost. Plus, we do have some templates where we can make use of it. So once if I say try for the sites for the work, sign in. Either it is a Gmail account, already you have the access. From there you can make use of it for small business or what purpose you are going to use it. So business name should be there. For example, Sindhu AI creation. So number of employee, just you. So now which country we are relevant to it. So I'll say India. So current email ID we have to manage of giving over here. Okay, so I'm going to give the first name. So here we have two options. Choose a way to set up your account, create a new custom domain or set up your existing domain. So here I'll go for the new customization. So the domain name we have to give it. So now where you can see, as soon as I type, where you can see it's for commercial purpose, whether it's for organization, for what purpose you're going to use your domain, we have to specify after going through these terms and conditions. So now where you can see available. So this is not a free version where we have to pay for it. So I want to use a domain that I already own. So or else you can rechange the name where it is a free of cost. See, now it is asking for the address, business informations, everything has to be given over here. Once if it is a free where you can skip all this option and then you can make use of it. Okay, so before going to this, so first thing, what all it is required. First thing you need to buy a domain, and then the hosting process start. So this is optional. Domain is nothing but we have to know what is the website name. So name you have to decide. So for example, if I www.sindhu drawing.com. So this is my website. So now you can buy a form. So how we are going to buy? So there is some particular website where you can buy it, where we call it as the GoDaddy. So then we have Ostinger. So where you can start with the free domain. So free domain in the last class we have seen with WordPress. So directly you can take the templates and you can start designing on it. So designing your website, as I told you in the last class, basic pages. Every website should have a service, a contact page with the clear headings. Then where you can add your images. All this it is important once we are going to start with this. So now I hope you people have heard about the Canva. So from Canva also we can create a free templates of the website what you wanted to make use of it. So once if I say Canva India, visual suit for everyone. So once we click on it, this is also it's a user friendly. So where you have to log on it, according to that you're going to make use of to create a website. So I'll just click on a login. We are going to use the Gmail account. So now in the left hand side where you can see there is option called as a create, home, project with the different templates, the brand. So once we scroll it down where you can see Canva AI. So once if I come to the home screen, I can even search for it. So where you have your designs and you have a templates. So once if I scroll it down where you can see there's option called as presentation, a social media, video, a printables, a document, whiteboard. So now you can notice there is an option called as a websites. So website, it's a ready-made template. We are going to make use of what we wanted to create. So last class we have created some pattern of this thing on the WordPress, the same pattern, but we are going to add with more creativity so that we can publish and then we can send it to our person. So once we are drafting a mail, in that cases we are going to make use of it. Okay, so where we are going to use creativity on the base, whatever you wanted to give the title, you have to click on that particular option. So first thing, we are going to click on the website. So once if I click on the website, so now in the left hand side where you can see there is a templates. So once if I click on the templates where you can see all the templates are there, some are paid one. So now where you can see it is a paid one where I have to upgrade and then I'll be getting the access for it. So you can choose your creativity to develop the website. Okay, so now you select any of the templates. So later on we are going to make some modification, adding the images, everything. So Okay, so now here you can see this template. I'm just going to click on it. So once if I click on that particular template, where you can see there is a template which is being given. This is your working area, what we are going to make the changes. So again, if I scroll it down, so where we have relevant to it. So like this, you can make the changes. So website. Now here you can see add the section. So you can keep on adding the number of pages. So now we are going to make the changes for it. We are going to add our own images and then contents, whatever the information you want to give it. All those options we are going to add it to develop our website. Okay. So if you want to make some changes, again we'll come back to the template and we'll do the modification on it. So it is it's a free one. So if I say apply all 5 section, it will be updated over here. So once if I say I want to make the modification, if you hold your control scrolling option, it will zoom in, then we can zoom out. Okay, so now apply all. So once if I click where it will be updated, I can make the changes. So now you can see all the 4 templates we have in. So now in the top side where you can see there is an animate, a position, a magic with a background. This is a paid one. If I want to remove the background for that purpose. So now where you can see there is option called as editing where we are going to make the changes. So as soon as I click on this content where you can see font, the size and followed by the font text color, whatever the color you wanted to make some changes to remove the background also. So now if I click on this option where you can see the background color can be changed. If I click on this, so I'm going to give some light color. So which will suit our background. That should be very creative. Followed by the colors what we are going to give it. If I scroll it down where you can see there is a default solid colors. If I scroll it up, it's a color which has been used for the documents. So depends on the templates what we are going to use it. As per that the color combinations will be given over here. So let's go back here. Yeah, so we'll take this. So now I'm going to name it whatever the changes you want to make it. So let's say that I'm going to use it a title called as the creative bakes. So this is my website name. So delicious food for every mood. So now I want to change my background. Just click on the background color. So as I told you, these are the color combination which has been used in the document. Again, if I scroll it down, the color changes can be done over here. So I'll make it as a light color or a dark color. Modification also can be done. If I say see all, where you can see the color combinations. So now here I can replace my image. So once if I just click here where you can see there is an option within this we are going to fix our template where we have to download, and now we are going to replace the image. So once if I click on the more where you can see copy style, paste, duplicate or delete. So however you want, you can replace your images. Suppose if I want to replace this image with some other background, that is also possible. Okay, so once if I click on the edit, see now where you have the options where you can remove the background. This and all it's a paid one. So right now we are using a free template. As per that we are going to make the changes. So there's an all it's a color, the filters where you can replace it. So these are the effects through the app what we are going to give it. So now where you can see edit the image, background, text color. So once if I click on the background, so now here we have a remove. So now it is not possible. Why? Because we are using the free one. So once if I want to purchase, I'll have to pay for it. So editing the image. So now here you can see eraser where I can flip it. So once if I click on the flip, horizontal and vertical where you can see the difference. So position, I can just move however I want in. You can fix it within that layer also. So now here you can see copy the style. So edit the image, adjust. Once if I click on the adjust, so here we have a contrast, the color combinations, the sharpness. So you can make however the changes you wanted in. So once if I scroll it down, where I'll be having 6 different templates. So here we are going to make our changes as per our requirement. So here I'm going to change it as per my this thing. So where baking becomes art. So once if I scroll it down, about. So here, so we'll keep it as CB as a creative bakes what we are going to give it. Here we are going to type our information. So where you can increase. So now I'm going to type welcome to creative bakes, your one step destination for beautiful, beautifully crafted. So whatever you want, you just give the information as per whatever you're going to start your website. Freshly baked cakes and desserts. So you can give more information. Now if I just put it up, now you can see I have a layout where I can bring it over here. Automatically it is rearranging the things. So again I'll pull it back. Now I'll just duplicate the same information so that I can add more content over here. So once we scroll it down, and now we are going to add some more information. So whether it's birthday, wedding, anniversary, so baby shower, or a small sweet craving. So I can say we bake happiness. Happiness for every occasion. So now I want to highlight this. Just select this particular content. So whatever you wanted to make some changes, the effects, everything can be done over here. So now I'll make it this underline. So you can even change the color. So you can see the difference what we have created over here. So once we scroll it down, now here remaining informations we are going to give it now. Okay, so now for example, let's say that about us, we have to give the information. Once if I scroll it down from our community, then if I say do visit as soon as, so we can make the modifications and then we are going to publish this website. So again, we'll come back here. So here I'm going to give, so let's name it as our products. So little bit, just increase your width so that it will fit in one. Now we are going to increase this, just make the changes. So I can say we offer a wide range of bakery items. So bakery items, we are going to add our bullet styles. So here it will be there. So I can say birthday cakes. So birthday cakes, wedding cakes, anniversary. So then we can make it as kids, theme cakes, then photo cakes. So we do have some designer cakes. So you can keep on adding the information. So now here I'm going to give the points. So once if I zoom in, so where you can see this option has been added. Plus you can change your color combination. So same color combination where you're going to make it as a unique so that you should not mismatch with the other colors. So that should be a common color and the font what you're going to use it. So once we scroll it down, so here we are going to leave it as it is and the remaining informations we can give it over here. So again I'll duplicate this. We are going to add some more information. So this and this will duplicate. I'm going to keep it over here. So this one will bring it down. So here we are going to use the content. So why choose creative bakes? So here I'm going to extend this. So size we are going to reduce it. Then alignment. So let it be in the left hand side. Font I'm going to change it. So in a short form, I'm going to give it why choose CB, that is creative bakes. Here I'm going to give the points. So increase your width. So this one we are going to keep it at the top. So now even we are going to change the font of this. By holding your shift all together, we can select it and then we can delete it if it is not required. And once if I want to change with the font, Now I'm going to align to the left. So premium, quality, ingredients. So affordable price also will add it. So one more option will add it now. So on time delivery. So here we have a cropping option. So anytime you can crop this, you can see the rotation. So all those things are possible. You can leave it auto by default, whatever it is there. So once if I say done, it will be edited. If I click on the expand, where it is a paid version, so Canva. So once if I scroll it down, where I have to pay, and then I have to use the cropping option, so that within a fraction of second the background and all it will be removed. So this one I'm going to replace as per your requirement as what you're going to design. So again, if I scroll it down, do visit as soon. So some website you might have seen there will be a customer reviews also. So that also can be added if your website has been reached in the top level by giving the reviews also. So again, if I scroll it down, where changes whatever we have done, it has been updated over here. So now where you can see there is option called as a preview. So once if I click on the preview, so now you can notice it's a desktop and one is a mobile. So I'll just use it as a desktop. If I scroll it down, whatever the changes we had been made, it has been highlighted over here. So now if I want to see it as in the mobile, so this is how it looks in your mobile pattern. So now if I say publish the website, so publish the website, it is asking what is the site address has to be given. So it is taking Sindhu creation.my Canva. So I can even make the modification or else I can click on the publish. So now it has been ready. I can copy this or else I can just click on the website. So you can see what all informations we have given. So do visit soon. So you can give the address. So if I copy this, this particular website will be running on the whatever you're going to send it in your future. So is that clear with this? Say yes if it is understood. We'll move on to the next option.
This conference will now be recorded.
So Canva website design. So first you have to so there is a website where you have to type it as www.canva.com. So then you have to click login or sign up, then use email, Google or Facebook. So this is the login process. So next step will be where you have to click on the choose the website design. So in that cases, in the search box where you have to type website, click website or website template. Okay, so then you have to choose website. Under that you have to click on the blank or it might be the template. So after that select a template. So once if you select it, where you have to browse different websites styles. So under that, for example, a bakery or relevant to the business, or it might be the portfolio, then education. So next is where you have to click any design and then click customize. Customize this template. So step 4 will be edit website text. So once we click on any text and change, so what all you have to do, so first thing it's all about the website name. For example, creative bakes. Okay, so then you have to concentrate on heading and what is the description is going to give, plus we need to give the contact details. So contact details where you can type your own content. Okay, so next step will be change images. Click on any image, just click on the option called as click replace, upload your photos or use Canva photo, that is also possible. Canva. Okay, or else you can even drag and drop new images. So then you'll be having a sections, so where we have to add new sections. So for example, click add page. Then where we have to choose, so you have to click on about us, then whatever the services we are going to give, plus you can add your gallery, plus you can come across with contact details. So next will be add buttons. So button is nothing but it'll be like order now, contact us, view menu, that options will be given for you. So first procedure is, so we have to click elements, then search button, add a button, then you have to click on the type. So under the type, order now, contact us, then view menu. Okay, so next step will be add links. So link is relevant to the website what you're going to give it. As per that you can just upload it accordingly. So for example, click the button, click on the link, then you just click on the add. So under that, website page, WhatsApp link, then Instagram page. So that it will redirect to that. The person also can visit our Instagram page. All those options will be there. So after this, you have to choose your color. So next step will be choose colors and font that matters. So you have to click on the styles. So once we click on, click, so click on the styles, choose what you have to choose. So you have to choose the colors plus the fonts. And then you're going to click to apply to entire website. Okay, the last procedure is, so you have to click on preview website. So then you just click on preview. It might be in the prospect of two views, mobile view and desktop. And then finally we are going to publish. So once if I say as a publish, it is ready for the free domain, or you can even buy the domain, or your website will be live. So the last step will be where we have to publish website. So for publishing the website, you have to click share, click on the website, then you have to choose. Okay, so you have to click on the free domain, or you can even buy the domain. And then finally you're going to click publish, so that your website is live. Okay, if you follow this procedure where you can use the developing the website. So is that clear? So I just make a note on it. I'll just scroll it.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so next we have one more strikingly as a one more website builder, that is also it's a free where any person can design it without using any particular coding knowledge. Okay, so there is one more strikingly, it's a student friendly.
Mom, your voice is not audible.
Now it is audible. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes,
Oh,
mom.
okay. So this is one of the online website builder. So where it helps to create a website very easy. So when we use, for example, different variations of like beginners, students, small business, so they can use it. So where we call it as it's a ready-made design. Okay, so here no need of any coding. So it is the ready-made designs, and moreover it is mobile friendly. Okay, so what like if I say that I want to use some personal website, in that cases we do come across on the templates. So in other word, where we can see it's a ready-made templates which is easy to use either in the mobile or a computer. So just you need to know how what is the information has to be given over here. So again, if I come back, so strikingly. So now where you can see where we have to log on, or else you can create a new account also. If not so, here we have to use the informations. So get started, it's a free. So here I'm going to give it. So it's already been signed in, and now we are going to use the templates. So now I'm going to click on the create new site. Once if I click on it, where it is asking to generate a site instantly, like it can be given your name of the company or a business what you're going to start with. So Sindhu graphics. So I can even describe about my website also, or else you can just click on the confirm and generate it. So now here you can see it has been created automatically all the options. Now our job is to add our context. So now home page, about us, service, portfolio, and the contact us. So now here I can browse by using the chat GPT to add my information. Plus if it is required you to replace with the things, modifications can be done. We'll confirm on editing, confirm and go to the editor. So now where you can see all the informations has been given in your left hand side, the styles, the audience, add the store, intro, so welcome, whatever the informations are there, it is showing in your left hand side. So now where you can see add the button or you can even add your logo. Once if I click on it, I can upload from my browse from your computer. So once if I click on this, so now you can see the logo has been inserted. Again, if I scroll it down, I want to replace with this information. So background. So here you can see predefined options we have it. So either I can upload it or else I can make use of the templates which is available over here. So here I'm going to use the template which is available from. So now here you can see I can even modify this. So we are talking about the content intro for graphic design for website. So I can say I wanted to have some tagline. So now where you can see welcome to the world where creativity meets. So we have professional way, we have some different simple and elegant. So you can choose what you want to add in your website. So we'll add this information over there. So control A, so we have copied there, just click on control V where it will be paste. So now you can make it as a bold where you can even change your font size also. So here you can see paragraph, the size which has been fixed. So again, if I scroll it down here, if I click on the layout, so now you can see different variation of layout pattern it is showing. So once if I reduce the size, so now if I just click on the layout, where you can see the difference. So I will just increase the size. So how you want to place your image. So let it be this side. We'll just edit it, replace. So I'll browse. So this is it's a AI this thing. So it will run as the same thing. Even you people can download AI images from your Google page. So now we are going to replace with the content. So background color, I'll make it with the light. So we'll scroll it down. Now I'm going to skip all this. You people can do it as per the concept what we are going to use it. So now I'll click on the publish as a free site. Now here you can see it has been given a unique name. So I'll just click on the next. Title is Sindhu Graphics. Publish now. So now here you can see the company logo, whatever the informations I have changed. The templates, as I told you, just make use of your own information to develop this. So once if I click on about us, services, portfolio, contact us. So all this we can modify so that it will create one website as a complete. So is that clear, guys?